Yeah, and you should always scout. Oh, oh, okay. You always should protect your expansions and do more scouting. Later, I realized that I should have done a scouting pylon on the bottom left of the map to know when he's dropping. And now, fortunately, he couldn't kill any probes, but he killed my expansion, so I'm on only one expansion again. He's two, but I want to be ahead. And now he's attacking my natural expansion, and I realized this a little bit too late. Now some storms come, but he's trying to kill my expansion, and he managed it. And usually, when something like this happened, because he lost a big part of his army now, you want to counter it. But he's got some tanks on his ramp, and he's got only this inside expansion, and I can't kill it. I can't go up his main because I'll lose all my army because he's blocked his entrance and he's got tanks on his ramp. So this wouldn't have been worth it, and so I take the gold expansion because I want to be ahead again. And I'm proxy mining now because in my main there are no more minerals, and I'm taking my inside expansion again. And as you can see, he's got just only one expansion in his base, so he's still not ahead, even if he managed to kill two expansions of mine. Yeah, the proxy is still there. And I'm warping in more units, more high Templars. They are very important, especially in late game, but also in the early game. Not in the early game, but let's say in the mid game. Yeah. And there I've got the gold. And I still have no cannons or something there because, he could drop me there again. But I'll be more careful now, I hope. I'm getting the gas, it's very important. Yeah, and there I'm doing a scouting pylon. And he's scanning me. Yeah, and he's trying to kill me there again, but he can't catch me so off guard as he did last time, so this is just a very small harassment, which I don't know if he could kill some probes, maybe one or two. But this is what the Terran should do if he's on like this on two bases. He can do so much harassment with the drops, and even if he loses the drops, I can't counter him very well because of his wall and the tanks. If his drops fail and he can't do any harassment, then the game is pretty much won for me because I have more expansions. He's still inside his base, and yeah, I could take when I'm maxed, I'll take all the map, or should take it. So I'm maxed pretty soon. I think I'm maxed now. I have 197 population of 200. And when you're maxed, you should do more expansions. You should upgrade your units. Do more upgrading buildings if you haven't upgraded them yet. And of course you should do more construction buildings. Because when the army is dead and you have a whole lot of minerals, then you want to reinforce your army as fast as possible. Yeah, and now he took the natural. I should have scouted this earlier, but I'm trying to kill the command center. Doesn't matter what it costs because he's shooting me with my tanks, and now I'm on 177 population, so I lost some units, but it was definitely worth it. And now he's nuking me. Fortunately, I realized this, and the nuke, if there are no probes, it's worthless because the nuke in StarCraft2 was much stronger. It also cost more, I think. And now I have no observers there, I see, and so I see the cloaked ghost. You can, if you look closely, you can see it, and so I stormed it. And my troops are reinforced again, and I'm maxed again. And so I'm just waiting for the Terran to get outside his base. Yeah, and the gas is also mined out, and so I'm transferring the probes to the other gas, and I'm looking there if he's trying to rebuild his expansion. My enemy will be max 2 then. We see the 2 starports or airports with tech labs, so he maybe will go for Mars Bungee or for battle cruisers. And he can also be maxed when he's only on 2 bases, but if we both fight and lose our armies, he won't be able to rebuild this army because he's got no money and no more expansions. And I can rebuild my army in seconds just by warping in and do some chrono boosts, and I'll have a lot of minerals. So it will be really hard for him to do something on his position now. And I'm still waiting for him to come out, getting my expansions. And now, yeah, now he's going out. And yeah, I'm spreading up my army a bit to make it brighter. And yeah, I'm storming him. Many storms. I'm doing the other ability of the High Templar, which makes the energy of the battle cruisers go away, and which makes their lives a bit lower, and also some storms. So with the storms and the stalkers, the battle cruisers have no chance. And then another storm, yeah, and he can't rebuild anything now because I guess he will have like 1,000 minerals maximum. And yeah, he's trying to run his SCVs, but they are all get blocked by my immortals. Yeah, and now it's GG. Okay, I hope you learned a little bit, and I hope you liked the tutorial. So this was it. Goodbye.